throughout this with our honored gurus and mentors. So I will not take most of your time anymore.
I would request Suparna Pathak Madam to introduce herself here.
Myself, what should I say about myself? I'm just I'm associated with Orchids, and I've got this is an honor that I have got this opportunity to be under Dr. Mukherjee, Dr. Nayak, and all my guru and mentors. I'm just learning, and this is a blessing for me, of course. So now I would like to proceed further, and I would like to invite Dr. Upadhyay, Dr. Rajeshwar Upadhyay. So please take over the today's orientation.
I think sessions will start with Dr. Jagdish Nayak, then I will speak.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Suparna, for your wonderful introduction, and
Thank
God
you.
bless you. And and I invite all of you here who are here today, giving us time and wanting to know what is this inner infinite meditation, or what is about our inner self. And most of you are there with me in the meditation sessions also, morning, evening, and some of them are my students here. So I hope this journey, and today we are having Dr. Rajeshwar Mukherjee and Sovan sir with us, who is also eminent speakers and eminent professors and wonderful human beings, believe me, who will take this journey to all of us, to me also. It is all, I am also joining this course here. So I am here, Kritika ji is there, Suparna is there, and it's a wonderful journey, and it will going to be very mystical. And wish you all the best, all of you who are here and who really wants to join also can really take up today after Dr. Rajeshwar's lectures. And if you have any questions, we can take it up later on after Dr. Rajeshwar speaks about this meditation. Yes, sir. Namaste, sir. Welcome again to you, sir.
Should I start?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Amukang karoti vachalam pangum lamghayate girim yat kripatamaham vande paramananda madhava. So respected Dr. Jagdish Nayak ji, Dr. Shovan Lal Mishra, Dr. Suparna Pathak, and Kritika Madam, and all the potential yogis and the budding yogis who have assembled here on this virtual platform to undertake a journey to the core of the yogic experiences. Suparna Madam has given a very nice introduction to all the faculty members or the mentors of this course. All are great in their own places. But one thing I would like to mention here, that all these qualifications, all these accomplishments do not fare good in the domain and realm of yoga. There is a very profound Upanishad which is called the Keno Upanishad. It observes that yasya matam tasya matam matam yasya na vedasa avijyatam vijanatam vijyatam avijanatam. So what is our ultimate goal? Our ultimate goal is to know our own self, to know the self. That is the ultimate goal of. And in this regard, jasya matam tasya matam. Tasya matam. Jasya amatam. One who forms an opinion about the Supreme Self. One who forms an opinion about the nature of the Self. Matam jasya. Jasya matam tasya amatam. One who forms opinion about the Self actually doesn't form any opinion, doesn't have any knowledge about this. Matam jasya na vedasa. One who forms an opinion, he doesn't know anything. One who does not form an opinion, he has some knowledge about Brahman, about the self. One who forms some opinion, he doesn't know anything. Avijjatam vijanatam. The ignorant is the knower. One who considers himself to be the ignorant, he is the knower in this. Vijjatam avijanatam. And the real knower is that who is ignorant. We know that the Upanishads always speaks in mystic languages. The self is so abstract, it is intangible and so profound that it is very much difficult for us to comprehend, to feel the self by intellectual and mental exercise. So all these qualifications, they do not actually fare good. We all are seekers. None of us are the mentors. All are the seekers. Only some people are 1 or 2 steps ahead. And there is every possibility that the people falling behind can take over the people who is running in the front. Because equal possibility, equal potentiality exists there in each of us. We all are potentially divine. Ishavasamidam sarvam yat kimcha jagatyam jagat. That means the supreme reality, the supreme consciousness is permeated in every object of this universe. Therefore, we are the potential divinity, and this divinity needs to be manifested. About yoga, I would like to, at this point, mention an incident which occurred long back in London. Swami Vivekananda, he was giving lectures continuously for days and weeks at London. And there was an inquisitive lady who was taking down the notes, and she was trying to develop a good conception of the thoughts which have been expounded and expressed so profoundly by Swami Vivekananda. But you know, it is very, very difficult to comprehend fully the essence of the thoughts of such a personality like Vivekananda, such an elevated soul like Vivekananda. So she wrote a letter to Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda, I am deeply impressed by your personality and your teachings. I have been regularly attending your classes, but I could not make the head or tail of what you have been teaching. Can you put the essence of your teachings in only a few words? Be very specific. Tell me in a nutshell that what you want to actually convey to us. Vivekananda wrote a shorter reply. Vivekananda wrote, my ideals indeed can be put into a few words. That is, to teach unto mankind their divinity and how to make it manifest in every movement of life. You are the potential divinity. The power of the self resides within you. What you have to do is that in every aspect of your activity, in the every work of your life, you have to manifest that potential divinity. That is all about yoga. Yoga is the manifestation of the potential divinity which is already existing in each one of us. That is the goal of human life. Now you may ask this question, that what will happen if we express our potential divinity If the divinity is manifested in every walk of our life, what will happen to us? Will two horns grow on our head? Sorry, no, horns are not going to be grown on your head. But what will happen to you? What will happen to us? We will be happier than what we are now. Ultimate goal is to get rid of all the sufferings and to be happy. Is there anybody here who do not want to be happy? Everyone wants to be happy. Happiness is the goal, and yoga leads us to happiness. There are different techniques. Some will talk about Hatha Yoga. Someone will talk about Patanjali Yoga. Someone will talk about Vikrama Yoga. Now a new yoga has come into being, Hot Yoga. H-O-T, hot yoga, power yoga. And now, so many yogas are there. All the yogas are great and good in their own place. It is not that it is some of the disciplines are, some of the techniques are superior, some of the techniques are inferior. All the techniques are equally potent, equally valid, equally good. Provided it suits your temperament, provided it suits your ability to practice. If it is that, it will definitely help you. Now we are going to teach you something under the leadership of Jagdish sir, something which is called Raja Yoga. Raja Yoga. All the yoga I told you, equally good, equally valid, equally potent, equally effective. But Raja Yoga, if you literally translate it, you will find that Raja Yoga is the king of all yogas. So when you talk about the king, when you talk about the captain amongst the players, or the king amongst the people, then you are directly or indirectly establishing the preeminence of that person or that discipline. So there may be some sort of perception or some sort of understanding as to whether this yoga which we are going to practice, which we are going to learn, is something which is superior to all the systems. Basically, Raja Yoga is not any system or path by which we reach the highest or the pinnacle of realization. It is not so. It is the experience of the highest reality of this. It is not the path. All the paths lead to the supreme experience of Raja Yoga. All these ultimately lead to the supreme experience of Raja Yoga. How can you say that it is Raja Yoga? Why do you say that it is Raja Yoga, king of all yogas? There is a chapter in Srimad Bhagavad Gita called Raja Vidya, Raja Guhya. In Raja Vidya, Raja Guhya Yoga, the Lord, the teacher, the mentor, there is a mentor, one mentor is sufficient there. So many mentors were not needed. One mentor was sufficient. And he instructed, he asserted, Raja Vidya Raja Guham Pavitram Midamuttamam Pratyakshaavagamam Dharmyam Susukham Kartumam. So I am talking about the Raja Vidya, Raja Guhya Yoga. I will tell you right now about Raja Vidya and Raja Guhya Yoga. Raja Vidya means the highest science, the king of all sciences. It is not only the king of all sciences, but it is also a science which is extremely esoteric. It is not to be discussed in public. Something which is very sensitive, something which is very profound, need not discussed in public. We generally don't do. So it is because if we discuss the same in public, then what will happen is that science, that system, that very word loses its profundity, loses its depth. So this is not only the king of all sciences, what I am going to tell you, what we are going to tell you, but it should be extremely esoteric. Don't go and discuss it elsewhere. Keep it very secret within yourself. And extremely esoteric. Pavitram, very sacred, pure and sacred. Excellent, Uttamam. Pratyaksha dharmyam. Pratyaksha means it is realized through direct perception or experiences through our senses. Generally, we have this sort of perception, we have this sort of understanding that for the performance of yoga, we have to close our eyes. Once I ask you to be in yogic posture, immediately you will sit and first half closed, then full closed, and then you lose your consciousness and you are immersed in the deep slumber. That is not it. We have this impression, we have this perception that to perform yoga, the yoga teacher will tell you, now gently close your eyes. Why you want to gently close your eyes? You want to gently close your eyes because you want to feel yourself. When you close your eyes, you feel yourself inside. And when you open your eyes, you see the same self manifested as this beautiful universe outside. So the external impulse which we are experiencing, that can also lead you towards the goal of the experience. This Raja Yoga is not a dry practice of closing our eyes and taking us inside and making us very selfish, but to open our eyes, open our senses, and to give the senses optimal enjoyment and entertainment, and gradually we have to come down our senses. This is the way and this is the technique. How to come down our senses? Don't think that our practices are futile practice, because the self which is within is the same self which is outside, which is manifested in as this universe. So it is pratyaksha. It can be also realized through pratyaksha or direct perception. Dharmyam. Dharma is the premise. The dharma is the premise on which we build up our framework. We cannot transcend the boundary of dharma. Dharma is very important, and dharma does not mean religious practices and rituals. Some people have this idea that dharma means some religious practice. Dharma has nothing to do with religion or practices or rituals. Dharma means that which sustains us, which sustains ourselves to live harmoniously with this society and the surroundings and the nature is dharma. You have to be here, you have to live here happily, but not at the cost of the happiness of the others, but to radiate happiness from you so that the entire world you are connected with the entire world. The entire world will become yours, and no one in this world will become a stranger. Then you will become a yogi. A very enlightened monk, I don't know if he was enlightened or not, but very elevated monk, we can say. was there in Bhubaneswar once. You know, Bhubaneswar is the capital of Odisha. So he went to, and he was there in a party, dinner party. And suddenly a person asked, Swamiji, he was not Swami Vivekananda, of course. Swamiji, how do we know that we are growing spiritually? How do we know that we are growing spiritually? How do we know that we are in the path of yoga? How do we know that we are advancing in the path of yoga? Immediately the reply came with a question. Do you have happiness in your mind? If so, do you radiate that happiness in others? If yes, then you are growing spiritually, internally by meditation and externally by selflessness. So that is the crux of it. Yoga will not make you dissociated from the world, but yoga will make you connected equally with every unit of the world. And that can be done when we are perfectly in harmony with dharma. Now the modern terms and techniques have come. Sustainability management. There is a course in our university, Nalanda University, called MBA in Sustainability Management. This dharma is that sustainability management. How can you manage yourself and sustain in this world happily, and you radiate happiness to others? That is the goal of you. Susukham. But why would you practice this? Because it will give you happiness. You will understand that you are advancing in the path of yoga once you feel that you are happier than what you were before. Susukham kartum avvaya. And this is an avvaya yoga. Avvaya yoga means we have turned the name of the course as inner infinity. And infinity cannot be changed. Once we know the infinity, we will become the infinity. There will be no difference between ourselves and the infinity. We will not be feeling distanced from infinity or dissociated from infinity, because infinity cannot be two. Infinity is one, and when we feel that we are infinity, we will become the infinity. So, once you become the infinity, infinity cannot be changed. People of Mumbai, they have seen the sea there, Arabian Sea. If you add a bucket full of water in the Arabian Sea, the depth will not be changed. If you take out a bucket full of water from this Arabian Sea, the infinite depth will not be changed. That means infinity cannot be changed. That is why it is avvaya. The experience is lifelong experience. The experience is not short-lived experience, but it is a perpetual experience of happiness. Now, what are you going to teach? What are we going to teach? We are going to teach meditation. Now, once we say that we are going to teach meditation, then people become very excited. Because people become very, very happy to know about or to experience that meditation. So you see, there people are crowding in the meditation sessions and in the meditation workshops. If you raise something in the name of meditation, people will be very happy, because this is to some extent sophisticated way of sleeping. Meditation is a sophisticated way of sleeping. You go there, you start meditating, and after a few seconds you will fall asleep, and you wake up and you will feel that you are little bit refreshed, and you will think that you have done a lot of meditation. Meditation doesn't deal with sleeping. Once you fall asleep, then your meditation is lost. You are not meditating. Meditation means awareness, and sleeping means forgetfulness. So forgetfulness is not meditation. But we teach, the yoga community teaches sleeping in the name of meditation. For your information, those who have undertaken courses in Patanjala Yoga Sutra, they know very well that meditation cannot be practiced. Neither it can be practiced nor it can be taught. If someone says that I am teaching meditation, that means that either he is ignorant or he is fooling others. Because the scripture itself is very clear and says that there cannot be any sort of meditation to be practiced or to be taught. Meditation is meant to happen. It automatically unfolds within us. It will automatically happen. And these are not my words. I am speaking it in a bit humorous way to get you involved. But Patanjali himself makes reference to this, saying that meditation can never be practiced. Don't befool people by saying that meditation can be practiced. So, some Vedic villages are there nowadays, very popular. You go there for meditation, they will say, oh, what a beautiful experience it was. In the morning, lukewarm warm water was given with some drops of lemon drops. And throughout the day, we had to undertake the fast, and we went for the meditation. So if you want to have some lukewarm of water with few lemon drops, and you want to fast throughout the day, be at your home and do that. Don't go to the Vedic villages. Don't take pains to go to the Vedic villages to do that. Meditation is a very personal experience. One cannot guide you in meditation. Can give you some hints, but cannot guide you. It's a very, very personal experience. Now you see, then why have you called us? This is the most pertinent question which will be raised. Are you also trying to befool us? The yogis are honest enough to make a confession. Definitely, we are not going to teach you meditation, or we will not give you any sort of practices on meditation. But don't lose heart. The masters who are adept in this field, they will teach you some methods by which your body and mind will be prepared for the meditation. Meditation will not automatically unfolded in a body and mind which is not prepared for that. In Vishwarupa Darshana Yoga in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, you see the Lord has exhibited his universal form, the big, great, grand form before Arjuna. But Arjuna was not ready to receive that. He requested again and again to Lord Krishna that, look, the Lord, I cannot bear your radiance. So please withdraw your radial force or your radiance and your universal form and come to the normal form. So, because Arjuna was not ready for that. To receive the enlightenment, one should be ready for that. The meditation sessions are meant, that is the purpose of the meditation sessions. The meditation sessions are meant for preparing your body and mind for the meditation to happen. The gradual removal of the impurities, which the medical professionals will say toxic elements from your body, that is the purpose of all this training. It will purify your heart by different practices, and it will also make you aware of yourself. Aware means faint awareness. This awareness is not the direct realization. It's a faint awareness, yes, that there is a self. This body is not the self, but there is a self. Now, if you say that you are if you tell something about yourself, you identify yourself with your body. Suppose you go to a place to visit, and you book your hotel. Previously, it was booked. The hotels were booked over the phone, and nowadays it is booked over the internet. So previously it was booked over the phone. You used to give a call and say, "Look, I am coming tomorrow. Please book a room for me." If you are accompanied by your wife, then you will say that, "Look, my wife will accompany me. So keep a suitable accommodation for us." But do you ever say that I will accompany with my body? You will never say that I will accompany with your body, because you consider your body to be yours. These exposure of meditation class will make you aware that yes, will make you faintly aware of yourself. And you will develop a sort of confidence within you that you can do and you can reach the goal. Vivekananda was climbing up the Himalayas, and he was accompanied by a very old saint or old sage with him. So after traversing a certain distance, the old saint sat down and said, "I cannot, you go alone. I cannot climb up further." Vivekananda thundered, saying that, "Look, the path below has been traversed, has been tramped by you, has been trodden by you, and the path in the front will be trodden by you very soon. So don't lose your heart. Start your journey." And within a few hours, they reached the peak. Both of them reached the peak. So that confidence, once you practice the different techniques, by the techniques as prescribed by in our scriptures, then you will be aware and you will develop the aware of the potential happiness, and you will be confident that you can also do, you have also the possibility to reach the highest goal. If this is true, if this can be instilled in ourselves, we will definitely reach our goal. You will be oriented with different techniques of meditation, different facets of meditation, which will prepare your body for the higher journey. If you ask ourselves, do you have the realization of the yogic attainments? We will say no. Or I will say, no, I don't have any realization. Then how are you daring to give us the lessons of the supreme science? We will be faithfully giving away the wisdom which are enshrined in our scriptures. Those authentic scriptural wisdom will be conveyed to you in this workshop, and the corresponding practices by which those scriptural knowledge can be translated to life. And that is all. And you will and we will simultaneously undertake a flight into the world of yoga, and where we will rejoice in attaining the happier experiences of our life. So thank you, and it is over to Dr. Jagdish Nayak, and I would also request Dr. Shokonlal Mishra to speak a few words, and then we can proceed further.
Yes, Sovan Mishraji, if Dr. Sovan Mishraji, please few words and we can take up the question answer session.
Dr. Shokonlal Mishra was there in Kaivalya Dham.
Yes.
You know that Kaivalya Dham is also he's a very renowned institution of yoga, and he has been trained in this ancient, in the tradition of ancient Indian wisdom, Indian knowledge systems, and especially in Sanskrit and yoga. And he has a wonderful mode of presentation of this scriptural wisdom. So he will share some words with you, some thoughts, his thoughts with you. And Dr. Jagdish Nayak will be guiding all of us in this journey.
Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes, you are audible. Audible and visible.
Thank you, sir. सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Namaskar to all. Thank you very much, Madam Suparna, for introducing me to the participants. First of all, I express my sincere gratitude to the respected organizers for taking such a great initiative and arranging such a truly academic program. And I feel really honored to be a part of this program. And I would also like to congratulate all the participants for their upcoming philosophical endeavor. And last but not least, I would like to extend my pranam to my sir, Dr. Rajeshwar Mukherjee, for giving me this chance to share my understanding with these august and learned people. And that's all for today. Thank you. Namaskar and over to you, madam.
Thank you very much, Sovan sir. Thank you so much. Yeah, so it was a wonderful. I would not say lecture, a wonderful way of putting by Dr. Rajeshwarji what is meditation. Because most of us are so confused and we are having so much of myth. But in a very short way, in a very short sentence or words, simple words, he made us understand what meditation is all about, isn't it? So thank you very much, sir, Dr. Rajesh sir, and motivating us for conducting this course so much that we were deciding for almost 6 months now how we should go about it, what we should do about it, planning, and ultimately we have come here today with all of you here. Thank you very much, all of you, Suparna, Shovan sir, Rajeshwarji sir, Kritika madam, thank you very much. And now if you have any questions, I think Suparna will take up the questions. Yes, we'll help you out. Anybody's having any doubts, any questions? We are all here, of course.
Yes, can we please, if anyone have any question for further? And also I would like to add one more thing, that after every class you will get a recording from the participants. It is that you will get the recordings of the classes, as well as by the end of the course, or maybe after 1 month, you will get the PDF as well. Study further.
Yeah, Pradeep ji, yes please.
Guruji, it is written in the poster which says that this will teach us intuitive learning with which is integrated with logic. But these two words are dead opposite.
So
Logic and
We'll make you
So
understand
how
what is logic and what is intuition, intuitivity. We'll make you understand this. What is the logic mind and what is the intuitive mind, and where we need to work on.
but intuition is something which we don't know, which we have never seen, and logic is which we have seen, and based on that we apply our mind and then we think of it.
That is why the practice is there, and you have joined the course, so don't worry.
Just wanted the eager key. Just wanted to know the basics of that. That is
And
why.
definitely we'll come to it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yes, yes, definitely. Few things I always keep on explaining it in the morning meditation sessions. If you have been attending last 1 month from now, we are talking about logics, awareness, and concentration all the time in the morning session. A lot of questions coming up like this. So don't worry, this will be covered. Any other anybody else? So we can end the session here now for today, all of you. And those who have already enrolled, you will get a different link. Tomorrow the link will be posted in the group. So don't worry, this link won't be there. So that link will be for the whole course, what we are going to send it to you. Is it clear? So thank you once again all of you for your time, your precious time. God bless you all. Hari Om. Take good care of yourselves. Yeah, doctor, you have any questions? Yeah, you can go ahead.
No, I don't have any questions. I was wondering if
No,
Kritika
Dr.
madam wants
Aniket.
to.
Dr. Aniket, I'm talking about. Yeah. We cannot hear you, sir.
You have to unmute yourself. Is muted, yes.
Yes.
Please try to unmute.
No, sir, I don't have any questions.
Okay, fine, sir. Fine, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you, sir.
I'll end the session. Yes. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you, sir.